Let's go to the story now. Limpopo police have confirmed an incident in which a teenage boy was assaulted with a firearm in Groblersdal. The incident was captured on cell phone video and posted on social media. SABC News reporter Mahlako Komane spoke to the young man who cannot be identified. She joins us now. Mahlako, it's a mother's worst nightmare to see their son trending on social media and for such a video like this one.
Yes, indeed, Bongiwe. I mean, when I saw it in the early hours of this morning, what had transpired or what, everybody, I suppose the video that everybody had seen. But, we also visited the family home. And when we got there, the young man had been taken by his mother to the local hospital there in Groblersdal. It turns out when they got there, they were unable to be assisted. And as a result, they had to make their way about 70 or so kilometers to Middelburg, I suppose in Mpumalanga, to come and get X-ray or medical help, seek the necessary medical help. But I am actually joined by this young man's mother. As you quite correctly stated, Bongiwe, that we are unable to identify the 16-year-old young man who this happened to the victim. But what we are aware is that indeed the perpetrator was, or the alleged perpetrator was arrested today. He was eventually tracked down and he is currently in police custody at the Groblersdal police station. He will be appearing in court tomorrow morning. We understand that is the plan. And earlier on, we also did see some scenes where the people in that particular area, this had happened at a particular shopping center in Groblersdal. A lot of people coming out to close that down, I suppose, demanding justice for this young man. But maybe let me just speak to the mother of this young man. We also won't be identifying her, Bongiwe, because we also don't, by not wanting to identify the child, we cannot identify the parent. But let me speak to the mother and she can perhaps relate to us what exactly transpired yesterday. What was she told happened according to her son? Thank you so much for talking to me. Are you able to perhaps take us through what happened yesterday? I mean, were you home when this happened? What exactly transpired?
Thank you very much. When this happened, I was home doing my house chores. At around 7, my son arrived crying. So I wanted to know what was the problem. Then he couldn't speak to me until his brother came and they showed me a video where my child was being kicked and beaten by a white man. Mm-hmm. So they continue explaining what happened to me. They said to me they were at the Fat Cake City shop where they were buying chips. Then the white man was also in the shop buying chips as well. Then what happened is the white man had a salt. He was busy seasoning on the chips. Then they requested the salt from the white man. Then she said, no, I'm still busy. As they were trying to use the sauces, then that is where the white man now started fighting with them to say, no, you are disrespectful and stuff. So he pushed them out. As they were pushing them out, he was pushing my son's brother out and pointing a gun at him. Then my son, Kopano, tried to beg the man not to shoot the brother. That is when he started beating my child and so stuff. For that is what happened on the video.
Has this family tried to, the family of the gentleman, have they tried to contact your family?
Not at all. They haven't done anything.
And okay, let's maybe go to the injuries, because I understand you were here at Malmed to, I suppose, get that medical attention. What are you hearing in terms of the injuries according to the doctors that you were able to see your son?
Yeah, my son eventually is suffering from asthma. He's an asthmatic chronic. Now, what I know is having a difficulty when coming to breathing, and then that problem of the man busy with him has escalated to the lungs. Then he has swollen muscles and is painful. The whole body is not broken, but the muscles are swollen according to the hospital report.
And maybe as a parent, how did it feel looking at, this old man literally kicking your son on the chest with a gun? Were you not scared actually looking at that video?
No, I was so shocked. I haven't even managed to finish watching the video. I'm still shocked. I can't believe what I have seen. That old man busy with my child. You know what? I'm traumatized. I haven't eaten or slept yesterday. I'm still traumatized. I don't know what to do. And I'm also on chronic. Then my health now is suffering. I really... very not. I don't know what to say. You know what? I don't have words to say.
Thank you so much, Meh. Bongiwe, as you've heard there, the mother of that 16-year-old boy from Groblersdal just describing that she's traumatized, her son's traumatized, but also just saying that she hasn't been unable to eat, but also saying that the son is asthmatic, has a chronic asthma, and the incident yesterday has escalated this, the son experiencing those breathing problems. But Bongiwe, we are going to be in Groblersdal tomorrow morning for the court appearance of this gentleman, just to, I suppose after that we will probably be able to name him and I suppose get an idea, will he be getting bail. I also understand that the community is going to be there out in their numbers at the Groblersdal Magistrates Court tomorrow. Bongiwe, it's back to you in studio.
And Mahlako, just before I let you go, for the benefit of the viewers, when you spoke to the young man, give us a sense very briefly of how he is doing, as we've just heard from his mother now.
He's a bit, I suppose he's a young man, resilient, but I suppose a little bit traumatized. It's as though it's a dream. You don't wake up one morning and hope, and think that you will be a victim of something like this. But so far, he looks like he is in high spirits, except that I think when it comes back, it's like, what actually just happened here, Bongiwe?
A heartbreaking story, Mahlako, and we'll continue to monitor it through your eyes then tomorrow when that gentleman appears in court. That was SABC News reporter Mahlako Komane. Let's take a quick break.